highest scored their achievement in SAT exam. They took the October 2nd SAT, and most of our kids did really well. And here are some of them who did 1500 plus. So 1570, let's say out of 1600, it's like a 99 percentile ranking. It's like the top percentile আমেরিকাতে। যখন একটা পরীক্ষা হয় SAT, এটা সারা আমেরিকা জুড়েই হয় আর কি, তখন ওদের ভিতরে তাদের র্যাঙ্কিংটা কোথায়? So they are the top 2% or the top 1% students in the whole country. That's what it means.
And what would be the benefit of it?
Well, benefit they'll when they can apply to the top university, then hopefully they'll get a lot of full scholarship or some high scholarship, so they could be able to go there. Because আমাদের বাচ্চারা অনেক সময় they get into Cornell, a lot of times they're not qualified to get a scholarship. So the city would help them to get higher scholarship.
আপনাদের এখানে যারা আছে, right? So if they got the scholarship, so ওইটার বেনিফিটটা তো একটা আছে যে the tuition will be less and they will get the outstanding benefit of it. But Mamun tutorial, what is the achievement of Mamun tutorial?
Well, our achievement is we are very proud to work with them. They become successful, and that's our achievement. That's our great feelings. It's not about any monetary benefit, but their success is our success.
Actually, Mamun tutorial students, all are Mamun tutorial students.
Yeah, this all of them are Mamun tutorial students. Right?
Okay, so if anyone want to express their own opinion or their feeling,
Sure, but Poshik, you have a.
I want to be clarified, because if you kindly tell the names of the students
Sure.
and their schools,
Sure.
then I can write down.
Raihan, can you tell me your full name? Raihan what?
Rehan Kazi.
Kazi. And your score is 1570?
Yes.
1570.
1570.
Yeah, and during breakdown, math is what, 790?
Math is 790, English
English
780.
780. Raihan is going to
Bronx Science.
Bronx
Okay.
Science Club Science.
Okay, math is
790.
English
780.
780 English.
780. Then
Well, Taharim was our last year student. He is going to NYU. He also get 1590? 1580. So perfect score as math, I remember. 800 in math and 780 in English. And he's instructor right now. He's doing great job.
instructor.
Yes. Syed, I only remember the first name, excuse me. Syed Ali, because I called him first.
Okay.
Syed. And he got 1520, 780 in math, right?
Yes.
And 750 in English. So it's 1530, right?
1520.
What's your super score? 1520, 1520.
Okay.
So it should be 770, okay. And here on my left side is Shahriar.
Shahriyar
Yeah, you get
Rohan.
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 Yeah, I get 1540.
40.
It's perfect math, right?
790 math.
790 math,
750.
750 English. And Namira, Namira what?
Yeah, Bismi.
Namira.
Bismi. Spelled Bismd.
Oh.
Bismi. Okay, Namira Bismi. And she got 1500.
1500.
Yeah, 1500.
Round.
Out of 1600.
1500.
Yeah. And where's the breakdown?
790 math and 710 English.
790 math, 710 English. It's almost perfect score in math.
I think SAT is needed for the senior students only, right?
Right.
Or all senior students.
All are seniors, right? They're seniors, right? So Raihan, would you like to share any few words with the community? Mhm.
Yeah, I was struggling a lot before I came here, but after having like a lot of tutoring, especially from Mr. Tareem and Ms. Nafia, I improved a lot. So I was able to improve from 1450 to 1580 or 1570 on my SAT.
So he improved a lot in English because the first time he took it, he did really well in the math first time. Second time he did also very good, but English he improved a lot, and that's the whole purpose he is here.
Can I ask one question?
Sure, yeah.
Are you born in this country or you came here at the early age?
I was born here.
You were born here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Said, would you like to share a few words?
I had the same situation as Rehan. Before I came here, the max I got was a 1310.
1310.
And then I came here for 2 months and I was able to boost my grade up to over 1520.
Saidani, right?
Yes.
Said, okay.
what about you?
So my first score I think was a 1460, And when I took it in October again, I improved my math score this time. Thanks to the help of Nafia. I spent a lot of time with her. She would also encourage me and buy me food.
So we want to listen a few words from her as a
Sure.
instructor
Oh,
about her student.
Well, I can't share all the credit. My co-tutor Tareem also does a lot of work working with the students, so it's not only me. But I'm definitely proud of all these students. They definitely work very hard, and I'm glad that their achievements are being recognized. They're all very bright individuals, so I'm glad that they got the scores that they did.
Thank you. Yes.
এসএটি ব্যাপারে নিউ ইয়র্ক স্টেট থেকে যে ম্যান্ডেটরি এখন এটা নাকি এটা
Well,
মানে
it's always, lately they're talking about optional, but it's like if you're gonna try, let's say, Rensselaer, if you're in a RIT, it's recommended. Like those are the top colleges. If you're gonna go to Northeastern, Northwestern, they're always gonna ask you have to put your SAT or SAT score.
but
Okay.
if somebody want to stay in New York, any CUNY or SUNY,
Even if you
they
try
are
to,
necessary.
well, if you even try to Macaulay honors, CUNY Macaulay honors,
They need it.
then technically they need it. So, and beside that, the fact is historically, the kids who work hard, who try to achieve well in SAT, they do well in the college. So there is a direct correlation.
So you think this is a good
Right.
idea from the state governor was declared that SST is
Well,
a
it was
mandatory?
because due to the pandemic, but you know what, there's always niche, there's 20% of kids wants to work hard, wants to get to the top, they want to reach to the top colleges, they're gonna always work hard, okay, and try to get to the best school, no matter what governor said or not.
So that's only for New York State, the SAT not mandatory, right? Not all other states.
No, it's for CUNY and SUNY colleges,
Oh.
they say it's optional.
Okay.
But if you go to the CUNY Macaulay honors, if you go to Rensselaer, Polytech, if you go to RIT, those are private colleges, if you go to Columbia, NYU, they're gonna always ask for, let me see your score. I know you did really good in your average, but let me see your SAT math score, your English score. That tells you a lot who you are.
এটা কারণে কি আপনার কোনো স্টুডেন্টের কোনো হ্যাম্পার হয়েছে যে আগে যেমন এসএটি ম্যান্ডেটরি ছিল
Not much. Before I had like 3 groups, now I have 2 groups. We also we have a huge number of kids, but it went down a bit, but not much.
How many students do you have now in the SAT classes?
Well, SAT I have around 40 kids right now.
40 classes.
Mhm.
And how many hours individually they spend for SAT?
Well, they spend they spend 4 hours each day, 2 hour math, 2 hour
Day
English.
for
And some of them is extra time. For example, Rayhan came from 12 to 2, 12 to 2 extra time. Then some other kids come extra time before 2 to 6 o'clock time to work with our tutors one-on-one for their English and math.
Do you have any suggestions how many months or how many years they need for preparation of SAT?
Well, I would recommend at least 4 to 6 months. And it's depend to student to student. If they took like a stronger math class in the earlier classes, if their math base is strong, they could really improve fast. If their math is, again, if you get 65 passing score, which is equivalent in Bangladesh 33, Bangladesh যখন আমরা পড়তাম 33 পাস ছিল, which is equals to 65. With those kind of a score, it's going to be extremely hard to improve your SAT score. You need to get in algebra 1, geometry, algebra to 85 and up. So with those kind of strong background, if you refresh, you review, your score is going to go up. So everything matters.
অভিভাবকদের উদ্দেশ্যে বলেন যদি কিছু উপদেশ।
Well, with all the parents, বলবো যে definitely support your kid. You support them, so make sure they do really well in the reasons exam, algebra 1, geometry, algebra 2. Do not think only passing algebra 1 will satisfy the New York State's graduation requirement, but it's not going to take them far. That's very important things. A lot of parents don't understand it. শুধু পাস করলে হবে না, মেক শিওর যে তারা 3টা রিজনস ম্যাথ নেওয়ার জন্য 3টা সায়েন্স রিজনস ভালো স্কোর। এখানে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট স্কোর বলা হয় 85, যেটা বাংলাদেশে বলা হতো 80-তে লেটার মার্ক, আর এখানে 85 ইজ দ্য লেভেল 5, আর আমরা বলি এটাকে ডিস্ট্রিক্ট স্কোর।
সুমন ভাই, যে এখানে অলমোস্ট যারা আসছে সবাই আপ টু দ্য মার্ক, ঠিক আছে, যেটা বলছেন
99.99%,
হ্যাঁ, সেক্ষেত্রে আমার প্রশ্ন হচ্ছে অন্যান্য কমিউনিটির সাথে যদি আমরা কম্পেয়ার করি সেক্ষেত্রে এই রেশিওটা কেমন, যে 5 জনকে আপনি
Well, 99 percentile, even I have like students out of the city, they also get 95, not all of them, some population. So this ranking 99 percentile is the national ranking. Around the country, their score is comparing with the rest of the country, rest of the students from all over the state.
আমার মানে সেইটা যে 99% যে স্টুডেন্টরা পেয়েছে সেটাকে যদি আমরা 100 এর রেশিও ধরি সেক্ষেত্রে আমাদের দেশের স্টুডেন্টরা মানে আমাদের ছেলেদের দেশের কিড যারা তাদের রেশিওটা কত পার্সেন্ট 10% 20%?
Well, the kids who are standing here, they're the 99 means they're the top.
Right.
Top. But I cannot really judge the entire community's population. It varies again. Some parents are happy with 75. They want to go to the CUNY. Some parents are trying to achieve 95. They want to go to the top level universities in this country. So, yes, but overall our kids are doing well, but there's still a lot of room to improve. In a certain community, like there's 2% in this country, they're 25% of the Yale, they're 25% of the students in Columbia. But think about, so those kids, those parents really try their best to make sure their kids go to the, private schools, then do well into the SAT exam, they take the AP exams. So we need to create more awareness among our communities. We should not be happy by having simply 90, but also try to get highest score into the SAT exams, take more AP classes. Even though it's still optional, eventually this kind of a score is going to put them in the top ranking, and their application is going to be, put on the site for further evaluation.
Mr. Mamun, can I ask one question? In the history of Mamun's tutorials, how many students got the perfect score in SAT?
To get perfect is tough. Previously, we had
I know, that's why I'm asking.
Previously, we had few students who get perfect because most of our kids,
How many altogether?
it's like a 4 or 5 altogether, if I remember correctly. Okay, there's not many, because our kids, they do perfect score in math, but when it comes to the English, yes, 780, 790, 750, 70. Still, you have to think about the national ranking. You don't have to get a perfect score. But if you compare with the rest of the students, what is your standing? That matters.
Do you have any idea as to how many students are getting perfect score in the nationwide,
I don't have that statistics. We might have it. I don't have that statistics. We should search it up. Yeah.